The Beatles' story began in the gritty streets of post-war Liverpool. Four young men, John, Paul, George and Ringo, emerged from smoky clubs and cellar bars driven by raw talent and ambition. John and Paul bonded as teens over American rock and roll, soon joined by George's guitar and Ringo's steady beat. Grueling gigs in Hamburg's nightclubs forged them into a tight, electrifying act. Back in Liverpool, the Cavern Club became their home base, where they built a loyal following. Brian Epstein, a local record store owner, saw their potential and became their manager, refining their image and landing them an audition with producer George Martin. Martin, initially skeptical, recognized their songwriting spark and signed them. With Ringo replacing their original drummer, the classic lineup was set. The Beatles were ready to take on the world. From humble beginnings, they stood on the brink of a cultural revolution. Their sound, shaped by hard work and relentless belief, was about to echo far beyond Liverpool. The journey from the Cavern to global stardom was just beginning. The Beatles' rise was meteoric. Love Me Do and Please Please Me ignited Beatlemania, sweeping Britain into a frenzy. Their faces were everywhere, their music inescapable. Crowds of screaming fans followed them relentlessly, their adoration both thrilling and overwhelming. In 1964, the Beatles landed in America, greeted by thousands at JFK Airport. Their Ed Sullivan Show debut captivated 73 million viewers, launching the British invasion. Songs like She Loves You and I Want to Hold Your Hand became instant classics, capturing the spirit of a new generation. The band's charm and authenticity set them apart from manufactured pop acts. They toured relentlessly, starred in the hit film A Hard Day's Night and became global icons, but the constant pressure and deafening crowds began to wear on them. The Beatles sought new ways to express themselves, moving away from the chaos of live performance. The world was hooked, but the band was ready for a new chapter. By 1966, the Beatles left touring behind to focus on the studio. This shift sparked their most creative era. Albums like Revolver and Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band broke new ground, blending tape loops, Indian instruments and psychedelic sounds. The studio became their laboratory, with George Martin guiding their experiments. Songs like Tomorrow Never Knows and A Day in the Life redefined what pop music could be. Their music grew more complex and introspective, mirroring the cultural revolution of the 1960s. The White Album showcased their individual voices, while Abbey Road offered a polished, collaborative farewell. Each record pushed boundaries, cementing their reputation as true artists. The Beatles were no longer just pop stars, they were pioneers. Their willingness to take risks changed music forever. Even as cracks appeared within the band, their creativity soared. The psychedelic revolution they led left an indelible mark on music history. Tensions and creative differences finally split the Beatles in 1970. Each member launched a successful solo career, but their collective impact was unmatched. The Beatles revolutionized songwriting, recording, and the very idea of what a band could be. Their influence echoes through every genre and generation. Albums became art, not just collections of singles, thanks to their vision. Their music remains timeless, passed down and rediscovered by new fans. The Beatles' story is one of friendship, innovation, and the price of fame. They captured the optimism and upheaval of their era, becoming cultural icons. Decades later, their songs are woven into the fabric of our lives. The Beatles didn't just change music, they changed the world. Four boys from Liverpool shook the planet, and their legacy endures. The Beatles are forever a part of our shared cultural heritage.